What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade basketball analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. We're going to talk about the San Antonio Spurs, the #1 team, not in the West, but the #1 team in the NBA. And one thing about this team, they're missing one player that we all thought was going to win MVP. Kawhi Leonard has been out for over 2 weeks because this week is almost over. And Lamarcus Aldridge has been rejuvenated. He's been revitalized. The guy is getting touches. He's dominating. He's shooting a decent percentage. He doesn't look old. He doesn't look tired. He doesn't look confused, because when I watched him in the playoffs last year, it seemed like he wanted to take over. It seemed like he was rushing. It seemed like he was uncomfortable. It seemed like he wasn't accepting the role that he had in San Antonio. He talked to Greg Popovich, and Greg Popovich gave him the touches that he need. He's putting up the points. You know, he's averaging 26 points a game. He had a game with 25, 28, and 20, and 31 points was his last game. He's getting around over 20 shots a game besides one game. And he's making an impact. And he's making a difference, not just offensively, but defensively too. He's protecting the rim. He's rotating. He's contesting shots. He's going straight up. He's rebounding the ball, even though it's not. He never was a bad rebounder. It just, the team is just such a gang rebounder in general. They like to all contribute to rebounding, and then he's out on the perimeter, which is not an excuse. But when you're away from the basket, it's harder to get the offensive rebounds. It's harder to get those extra loose rebounds when you're so far away from the basket at the three-point line, at the top of the key, shooting mid-range jumper. And he's taking deep jumpers at that. Some of the shots are close to the basket. Some of the shots are far away from the basket, and he's just knocking them down. He's in the zone. And the team got off to a beautiful start. They was able to close out tough games. They was able to maintain leads. They was able to play with each other while still running through Lamarcus Aldridge. And that's one thing that I was wondering about when we was talking about Lamarcus Aldridge getting his extension. How will he impact the game when he's not touching the ball? He's moving the ball. He's staying in the right areas. He's staying in his area where he can be effective. And if they ever need to throw him the ball for a late second shot clock or early in the offense, he's not rushing. He's not forcing. He's taking his time, getting the shots that he wants, taking the fadeaway, shooting over people, facing them up, beating them up, and getting the hook shots. He's grabbing boards and going straight up. He just looked like a totally different player. He looks hungry. He looks ready. And we didn't really see that 2 years ago. He was an all-NBA player. Last year, he started to decline, and people was wondering, oh, he's old, he's tired. They kind of looking crazy on that deal that they gave him because he was deteriorating. The question now is, when Kawhi Leonard comes back, how is Lamarcus Aldridge going to play? And the reason why I say that is because then you have to run the offense through Kawhi Leonard too. Greg Popovich said he's going to run new plays. He's going to find a way to keep him featured in the offense. But Kawhi Leonard going to want his touches. Kawhi Leonard going to want to handle the ball. They're going to put him in pick and roll. He's going to be a good kick out for Lamarcus Aldridge because he can knock down a spot at mid-range or three, and he can come off screens and get good looks, and he can post up so he can find Lamarcus Aldridge. So they might run some high-low posts with him. They might put him at center a little bit more, and he can score within the flow of the offense. But he said he didn't really like that. He said he wants his touches. So I wonder when Kawhi Leonard comes back, is he going to be getting those 16 to 20 shots a game with another player that's as dynamic as Kawhi Leonard? And that's the question. Can Lamarcus Aldridge continue this play for the whole season, especially when Kawhi Leonard comes back? Because you know he's going to take a lot of shots. Then Oni Boney Parker, he's going to try to take shots. He's going to want to run the offense. He's going to want his shots. And you don't forget the people that goes to the bench like Patty Mills and DeJounte Murray. They're going to want their touches. They're going to want to get their baskets. Good thing this is a team offense, but will Lamarcus Aldridge still stay in rhythm while they start getting their players back healthy? And will he get his touches like he's getting right now? Because right now they don't have enough offense. They don't really have a go-to guy besides him and Paul Gasol and Rudy Gay. And now that they're throwing the ball to Lamarcus, because he is the best player on the team right now, he's getting all the touches. He's getting all the acclaim. He's taking over games. And you got to think about that too. Rudy Gay might go back to the bench when Kawhi Leonard comes back. He's going to want his shots. He's going to want his touches. And he's going to have to score within the offense. Will he accept that? So we got some questions. I think they'll be fine because Greg Popovich is a good communicator. He's a guy that he can listen to your point and try to better the team. He's always constantly evolving. He's always constantly trying new things, different lineups, different matchups, different versatility. And this roster has all that to even compete with the Warriors. I think they could beat the Warriors in a 7-game series, especially based off coaching. I feel like Greg Popovich could outcoach him and win the series, but they got to stay healthy and they got to figure out how to keep Lamarcus Aldridge active and positive and in attack mode. Even when everybody comes back, he's still going to have to play like this, and Kawhi Leonard going to have to play at an MVP level for them to compete and beat the Thunder, the Rockets, and the Warriors. That's what they're going to have to do. They all going to have to be dominant. They all going to have to be on the same page, and they all going to have to stay efficient and take care of the ball and play high-level defense like they've been doing these last couple games. But the problem is Lamarcus Aldridge going to stay aggressive, even with the other Tony and Kawhi coming back and people going to the bench? Is they going to be happy with their touches and their minutes when they come back? That remains to be seen, but I feel like Greg Popovich should have it figured out. So let me know what you think about Lamarcus Aldridge. Can he play like this the whole season? Can he be dominant? Can he average 20 points playing alongside Kawhi Leonard? Or is he going to go back to the 18 points that he averaged 2 years ago when he was an All-NBA third-team player? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis. Sign out. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the comment section in the description below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the comment section in the description below. Click the link, send it to my website. Click the link and send it to you my Facebook page. Like to show support. Quinn Wade, Basketball Analysis. I'm gone. And let me know what you guys think about the San Antonio Spurs and Lamarcus Aldridge so far.